People want to pay their debts. If there's one thing I've learned over the last 11 years of practicing law, is that people generally want to pay the debts that they've incurred. People usually hire me when they simply can't. And in almost every bankruptcy consultation I do, clients ask me to discuss different debt settlement options before we even talk about the bankruptcy options. People want to do all they can do to pay their debt, often to their own detriment. And even though debt settlement may be the preferred route for many people, it's important to understand that the amount that you agree to pay the creditor as part of a settlement may not be the total amount you end up paying on the debt. This is because the IRS requires that the creditor issue you a 1099-C for any amounts over $600 that are forgiven or settled. If you receive a 1099-C, this means that you have to treat the amount forgiven as income on your next tax return. For example, if you have a $10,000 debt that the creditor agrees to settle for $6,000, then they'll issue you a 1099-C for the $4,000 difference, and you would be required to treat that $4,000 as income on your tax return and pay the taxes on it. And while it's better to pay and cheaper to pay taxes on $4,000 than to actually pay $4,000, it nonetheless needs to be something that you consider when you're looking to settle a debt. Now, most junk debt buyer cases that I deal with here in Arizona are for less than $10,000. And in fact, about 95% of those types of cases are for less than $10,000. This means that while you may incur some additional tax liability due to debt settlement, if you can get a good settlement on your case, it still may be worth it. However, if you're getting sued by a debt buyer for a large amount of money, you could be looking at a significant tax liability if you enter into a settlement agreement. The point of this video is really to make sure that you understand the possibility that are out there when you're heading into a debt settlement, so that there are no surprises when next April rolls around. Thanks for watching.